Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? Today I'm in a bit of a different position because I am actually getting ready to work from home. I've been off not just due to the holidays, but I've been off my Dreamers channel because COVID hit our home. It was a lot of fun, and as you can hear, it is still here. But today I have to get a couple of things done for work. My boss is amazing. I can do it from home, and when it's done, I can go have a nap. Hence, I'm still in my jammies. I have to show you this beautiful mug my mom got me. I received a few mugs for Christmas because people know that I enjoy my warm mug in the morning, and I also enjoy them in the evening. I have tea mugs that you guys have never seen before, and I got a new one from my sister, and I thought, yeah, like I let you into a lot of my life, but I don't share with you everything because, it's my life. But I'm so thankful for you all, and I'm thankful for the way you have allowed me to debrief life and get my head on straight this year. And just chatting about things with you has been such a huge help for my mental health. And I would encourage you to find some sort of outlet where you can do the same, where you can truly talk about what's going on, and where you can realize that your emotions are not something to be afraid of. They're not something to fear, and they are not wrong, not at all. I just wish you the very, very best of the in-between. In-between when we celebrate Christmas and when we launch a new calendar year. I know sometimes New Year actually feels more like September when everything's fresh and new for the school year for those of us that have kids. But even those of us that don't have children, there's something about September that feels more New Year-ish than January. So I do wish you the very happiest of happy, the merriest of 2022 as we launch into that. I pray for hope. This year, my words for 2022, I have two words. They are hope and kindness. And because I have received some things that were not super kind this year, recently and earlier on in the year, and they just weren't kind. And I realized that as I'm chatting with people, getting to know people, particularly there are many in the dating realm where it was just like, is what you can do for me. And if you can't do for me, then I'm going to ignore you. And then I'm going to accuse you of not being everything that I think you should be. And there are certain things that just are not kind in that world. There are also things where people who struggle with addictions and struggle with problems, they are not kind to others because they have been hurt so badly, and they're so wounded that they almost don't have the capacity for kindness. No matter how kind someone is being to them, they will reflect and they will project onto the person who is trying to help. And so there's some things that need to go by the wayside as far as relationship attempts and people who help. And then you have people who are so wounded and so hurting, and they call and say, how are you? How are you feeling? And you know the darkness, the heaviness that they are walking in. And they stop long enough to say, how are you? Those are the kind people. Those are the people that want to get well. They're the people that really, really care because they don't enjoy their own company and they don't want to hang out with themselves and they wish they were gone. But they stop and say, but how are you? And I have some of those friends in my life too. And those are the friends that I want to keep a very open window, an open door for them to say, come when you need help. Because they truly care. They're not just a drain, if you know what I mean. And so I've been analyzing all of this thing because all of these things because kindness breeds hope. Hope is something that I almost gave away. I begged God to take it away from me in 2021. There was some wounding that had occurred, and I journeyed through that wounding in 2020. And oh man, I had gone through so much in regards to taking courses and talking to professionals, and then 2021 just built on that healing, and it was so beautiful to come to a place where I could have hope and not be afraid of the fact that that hope might not be fulfilled yet. And if the Jewish people could wait for their hope to be fulfilled in this little Messiah for so long, centuries, generation after generation after generation, if they could wait, then I can wait. And I already see the turning point of that hope. I see the hope that is within me. I see actual manifestations of the fulfillment of that hope right in my own life. That's really happening. But I also feel within that there is a desire to still hope. And I think part of that is I've learned how to treat myself kindly. I do not have to put up with other people and their unkindness. I need to be kind in return. I need to be merciful and show them what I wish they were showing me. But I do not have to absorb the shame, absorb what they want to put on me. And that's one of the things I've learned. I was meditating over Advent about Mary's mother, because Mary's mother, she had a different kind of journey to take. Simply because she knew Mary, she had a journey to take. Because Mary's situation was ununderstandable, it was unknown, it was unorthodox, it was scary. And I have 2 children whose lives are ununderstandable, unknowable, unorthodox, and there are moments where in the conservative Christian world, they're scary. And I know what it is to have someone from outside putting shame onto my family. That's what Mary's mother would have felt. The external shame that she would have internalized. And that would be really difficult to walk through, watching your daughter be shunned and not be allowed to go to the well without people gossiping, without having backs turned on her, not being able to do business. Joseph wouldn't have been able to do the same type of business. He had to go to Bethlehem and start a new life in Nazareth because his business would have dried up because of the shame and the wagging tongues. But anyway, it's just an interesting thought and an interesting concept. And I'm not intending to go super long. I'm just making up for last time, I guess. But I refuse this year, 2022, I refuse. As I exit 2021 and go into 2022, I'm leaving whatever external shames other people want to put on me. If they want to identify me as a certain way, because I choose to parent my children well and do what I'm doing, I know where I am with Jesus, and I know where I am with my fellow man. And I wish that peace on you as well. And if there's somebody, an external source, trying to put shame into your story, that's not of God. It is not. God is a God of mercy. God is a God of hope. God is a God of kindness. His loving kindness extends to you. And you are valuable. And you are worth not absorbing other people's shame. So leave it behind you this year. That's my challenge to you this week, is get on your face before God and leave whatever shame someone might be trying to put into your story. Erase it. Edit it out of your story. God and you are the only authors that matter. All right? So if somebody's trying to author shame into your book, rip it out, leave it on the editing floor. It's not worth it. You are so valuable and you're so wonderful. And I wish you all the best. I don't know if I'll be back for the rest of the week or if this is my last one of 2022. I haven't decided. I'm certainly not going to get up early to do it. But I wish you so much joy and so many blessings in 2022. Just cruise through it. Don't try to accomplish much. Try softer instead of trying harder. All right? And remember that you are enough. 2 book titles you need to look out for in 2022 if you have not read them yet. Try Softer by Andy Colbert and You Are Enough by Jonathan Puddle. Your life will change and you will have peace that passes all understanding. Have some sweet dreams along the way.